My name is David Grant Walker. I am an assistant professor of theater at Buena Vista University. We don't hire anybody from the outside, and so our shows are 100% built by us. It's really interesting. The student workers that I get, I love whenever we have work study fair, and I'll have people come up to the table and say, do you have any jobs? And I was like, of course, you can come work in the theater. And they're like, doing what? Acting? And it's like, no, we do stuff in the shop. I would never touched a tool. That's okay. Because it's almost easier to teach somebody who has no skills how to do theater than it is somebody that comes in that has had 4 or 5 years of working in the wood shop at their high school and can create beautiful furniture, because it's 2 different skill sets. So I love it whenever I get people that have no skill sets at all and they can learn for themselves, and that arc of them thinking I can't do anything in the theater to being able to put together a set or build properties or help build costumes or work with lighting or sound, all of those different areas that they didn't know that they had skills. And whenever they develop a skill and you can see that glow pop up around them of like going, hey, I can actually do this. This is cool kind of moment. I love those moments. I also love it whenever we have kids that, have done high school theater or community theater that come in that understand that this is a different style, but bring the skills that they have acquired and adapt them for the work that we do. So I love it when I have kids that come in that are very meek and mild and quiet. And whenever you work in the shop, you have to be boisterous, you have to be loud sometimes, you have to be direct, you have to think about how to say what you need to say in a very short amount of commands, or somebody could get hurt if you really get down to it. And those students over time develop more and more confidence to the point that they can run different things, and that's fun to see. And I'm especially proud of the women who have come into the shop, because it drives me absolutely crazy whenever I hear stories about like, oh, well, my dad won't let me use any of his tools, or my boyfriend thinks that I'm an idiot when it comes to building something or whatever. And when I have people come into the shop, I usually, if I have new women in the shop, I will train them first and then have them train the guys, because that way there's not a power struggle at that point. It's like, and it's interesting sometimes to see the guys think that they can push a tool or make it work harder if you do something to it, and then I'll hand the tool off to somebody who knows how to use it, and they deftly put something together and show up, this guy that's like kind of thing. And it's fun to see that moment of that little bit of power shift. But I do enjoy having women in the shop to come in and work, because they feel empowered whenever they get done. And I actually have more people that have gone on to work professionally that have been women than men, which is really kind of interesting. It is nice. I love it whenever we have different people that come in with no expectations, but walk out with an empowerment of, I did this, I can do this. These are things that are in my wheelhouse now, and I can feel comfortable about picking up any tool and using it, be it in a home or in a theatrical environment.